Is Wonderslist really a way to potentially earn big money by writing short articles, or is it a waste of time? My name's Michael, and quite a few viewers have recently asked me about this platform, so I decided to take a closer look, and in this Wonderslist review, I will explain exactly how it works so you can find out if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So let's start by going over what Wonderslist is so you can understand why you potentially can earn from it. Then we'll go into all the details about how that works and whether it's worth it or not. Because it's a website with a lot of these top 10 lists, a lot of content here, all kind of different top 10. You can see like this one here, top 10 whimsical animals that will captivate your imagination. So they need all this content. You see it's top 10 lists basically of all kind of different top 10s. And then they have ads showing there. And so they're hoping that they create all this content, that they will get traffic to the website, and then they will earn from the ads. And that is why they also can pay you potentially for writing, because they need all this content, and there's quite a lot of content. So I'm assuming that they just want more and more people to write for it there. So that's why you can actually get paid, because they can also make money from the content written. However, let's talk about whether it's then worth it or not and what the requirements are. So Wonderslist have a section where you can go to see if you want to write for them, because you can see you need to have different idea of unique content here, and then you can potentially get it published at the front page and millions of readers. Like, if you look at the traffic stats for it, it's not millions of readers, but anyways, I'm assuming they still have decent traffic since they are willing to pay for it here. So, but you need to, of course, fulfill the requirements here. And first of all, you need to write at least 1,500 words. So it's, you need to put in some effort here. You need to have these top 10 lists. You don't have to actually include the images or videos. It needs to never be published before on this website. So you can't just copy, of course, there. It needs to be genuine and factual, good English. So you have to write proper English, grammatical proper English, so you can't write in other languages, so just be aware of that. All these different things you need to live up to. But if you like writing and want to earn by writing articles, these are not unreasonable requirements. Of course, it needs to have a certain length, it needs to be quality, well researched, not copied, things like that. So no matter how you want to earn by writing, these are basic requirements you need to live up to. But it will require some effort, of course. So let's talk about how much you can potentially earn from it, so you can figure out if it will be worth the effort. So you can see here, they describe very clearly what you will get. You will get $5 for each article, and you will get a mention, like your author name, in each post, and then become a member of their amazing writers team, and you will get paid via PayPal. So these are kind of the conditions. So you need to write an article and then send it here, and if they then choose to publish it, then they will own the article. That's how it is if you write for others there, and then you will get paid. However, there are a few things here you need to consider. First of all, $5 for an article that are 1,500 words, that needs to be unique, well researched, all these kind of things. That's not a lot. In general, if you've ever written content before and got paid for, like $5 for like 1,500 words, that's a very low rate, especially when it has to be like proper English grammar and all that, basically have to be native English speaker. So, $5, very low rate. And in addition to that, just because you write an article, there's no guarantee that you'll get paid for it, because they need to approve it. So by the time that you know whether they will approve it or not, you will already have written it. So that's what I don't like about it. Like, if you want a writing job, you need to, of course, show exams and things like that. But then you also need to know that if I put in this time and effort, I need to know that they're also planning to approve it and pay me, of course, if it's proper work. But here you have no idea whether you will get paid or not. You can waste a lot of time, submit it, and then you will not even get paid. And even if they accept it, you will only get $5, which is really not a lot for writing a full, well-researched, well-written article. So to sum it all up, Wonderslist can be a way to earn by writing, but in my personal opinion, it's not worth the time for several reasons. First of all, the rate is just extremely low. $5, if you want to earn by writing, you can do way better than that. Secondly, you don't know if you will get accepted or not. So you can end up wasting a lot of time, write an article, and then it will not get accepted, and then you will not get anything out of it. And that's the two aspects of it that makes it not worth it, in my personal opinion. If you want to earn by writing, I recommend there's a couple of other options. Either if you want to work for others and know that you can start earning right here and now, then go for like freelancing sites. I do have a list on my website of the best freelancing sites. I will leave a link below there. There are plenty of writing jobs available on those freelance sites there. Or you can also learn to create your own website, create your own content, write for yourself. You will not start earning right away, but the earning potential of that is like way bigger and can give you more freedom. So it kind of depends what you're going for. If that's what you're interested in, I also do have some information on my website of the best method, the method that I have used for that. I will also leave a link to that below so you can go and check that out. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.